Harry Douglas, former NFL wide receiver with the Falcons, on what he expects to see from Deshaun Watson and the Browns offense this season.
The offense that he was playing in Houston is going to be different than the offense that he was playing in Cleveland right now.
That's fair.
Nick Chubb is the man when it comes to that offensive system. So are we going to take stuff away from Nick Chubb to let Deshaun Watson do his thing, or are they still going to lean on Nick Chubb and, diversify things differently? So I think it's all about the context of it and what that looks like. Because I don't think he's going to put the numbers up that he put up in Houston just because of you have a bona fide running back in the way this offense is built. Now, do I think he's going to be good? Of course he's going to be good. It's just how good. I don't think we're going to see the 2020 Deshaun Watson because two reasons. Number one, he's been off from football for a very, very long time, Freddie. And, you miss about a year and a half. You come back the last 6 games, but you do have a full offseason. Your mind's probably a little bit more clear now, but the offensive system doesn't tell me that he's going to put up those numbers. Now, I think he's going to be able to go out there and be efficient, but is it going to be start to finish? I think it may, take a few games, and then we may see Deshaun Watson at his best.
And Tim, that's probably a fair assessment. To think he's going to go from 0 to 100 in week 1, not fair. He doesn't have to put up. Nobody, if you're expecting 4,800 yards and 40 touchdowns, if you have a back like Nick Chubb, he's going to take some touchdowns. That's okay. The question is, with the ball in your hands late in the game, does your offense feel like you can make plays, and is the defense going, man, we got to deal with this with the game on the line? If they have that feeling, the offense and the defense, Deshaun Watson's going to have a successful season.
Yeah, and I think the part that, Harry Douglas didn't mention, though, there is the presence of Deshaun Watson should open things up for Nick Chubb even more. I mean, last season we saw a ton of crowded boxes that Nick Chubb ran into, 7, 8, 9 defenders at times, and still getting productive yards. All of a sudden you put Deshaun Watson on the field, you put 3 or 4 receivers out there, you can't have those crowded boxes. Those linebackers are replaced with corners, and corners, especially slot corners who are typically smaller guys. Nick Chubb has made a career of, breaking a lot of tackles. So certainly some runs in first down situations, maybe out of shotgun, go from 3-4 yards to 5-6-7 yards. And then you're getting shorter yard situation, more shot plays. And I think those two should have an ability to play off of each other. The play action game should be pretty lethal. Potentially, especially because defenses have to respect Nick Chubb's ability because of the yards he put up last year with Jacoby Brissett as his quarterback, and because of Chubb's ability to be a home run hitter anytime he steps on the field. But it's still going to come down to, in the NFL, can your quarterback, like you said, make those big plays when it counts? And, Watson has certainly a lot of talent around him and the ability to make those things happen. Just a matter of him going out and doing it in brown and orange.